Measuring the no-load current on your motor is the easiest of the three constants to measure, and it's only one method that I really recommend to do it. So I'm going to talk about that one first. And it's pretty straightforward. You have to take your motor, you hook it up to your speed control, and then on the other side of the speed control you need your power source. In my case it's this PC power supply, and you hook up a voltmeter and an ammeter on the inputs to the speed control. Now there's a couple of caveats. One is that the speed control has to be set to neutral timing, and you do that through the programming of the speed control, and it's got a couple of different names, but I'm talking about 0 degrees timing or neutral timing or low timing. So you have to read the documentation and change it, because I will give you a more accurate value. The other caveat is that, like I said before, there is some loss in power through the speed control. So if you're really paranoid about this, what you'll want to do is take a measurement with different speed controls, and then use the speed control that gives you the lowest current value, because that means that's the least amount of energy lost through the speed control itself. But otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. You have to use some way of controlling the throttle setting on the speed control. I use the servo tester. I start out at low and I slowly increase it. Now a caveat is that you're taking the voltage measurement at the input to the speed control. So if the throttle setting is at about halfway up, you don't really know what voltage the motor is seeing, okay? So what you have to do is that always take the measurement at 100% throttle. And ideally you want the voltage to be about 8 volts. In my case it's about 12, but it's okay. And so just take it all the way to 100%, wait for a little bit for it to be steady, and then measure the voltage and the current, and you'll be done, with the caveats that I mentioned before. But it's not hard to do. It's pretty safe. Of course there's no propeller or anything on the motor, because it's no load current. And till next time.